6 with Dixon Inviting, Talk 99.5, talk995.com. We got ourselves a beautiful day and weekend staring us in the face. And I mean, it is going to be gorgeous with a high of 71 today, 74 tomorrow, 77 on Sunday. Get out, do a little hiking, do a little running, do a little yard work, go visit friends, relatives, have yourself a picnic, whatever. Just, it's going to be so wonderful. If you waste this opportunity, you are going to kick yourself. True story. Alabama Tree Pros is probably pretty busy today.
Oh, could you imagine? Yeah, I bet they are.
After trees come down on private property, you can call Alabama Tree Pros, 308-4158. If you haven't yet made the call, call them now and say, I got a tree down over here. Could you come chop this thing up and haul it away for me, please? And they do that. They also take trees down. They trim trees up. Whatever it is you need, they'll give you an estimate on how long your trees are going to last. If you're worried about it, this one looks like it's almost dead and I need to get it taken care of, whatever, they can be honest with you and tell you where you stand on that. They are very reasonably priced. In fact, more reasonable than anybody else, which is why I used them. Some of the estimates I got were insane. Theirs was very reasonable. And then, they're licensed and they're bonded and insured, and they really know their stuff. They're going to be fast, and they're going to be right. You're going to love your experience with them. AlabamaTreePros.com online to find out more. AlabamaTreePros.com, 308-4158. Donald Trump has had to slam low IQ Robert De Niro after he accused the president of destroying America. I'm still confused
Poor
about
Robert
this
De
one,
Niro. Isn't there a little bit of you that feels sorry for this guy? Because something's way off. Something's off with him.
Oh, yeah. Look, I feel sorry for almost anybody that's got Trump derangement syndrome because they're so
obsessed.
Completely obsessed. And
Rosie O'Donnell's another one. I mean, come on, y'all.
And when you say, how exactly has he destroyed America, or what's he doing that you think is destroying America? Well, he's a fascist. Okay, that's not explaining what you think he's doing that's destroying America. I mean, are you fundamentally against actually enforcing the laws on the books? Are you fundamentally against enforcing laws against illegal immigrants being in the United States? Why do we have those laws? If that's your biggest problem with them, then
that's not Donald Trump. Donald Trump is helping to enforce what the laws are.
That's all it is. He's just enforcing.
So don't be mad at him.
What's on the books?
Right.
Call it crazy, but this idea that somehow you should just let that slide, I've never understood that.
I don't either.
I have never understood that. De Niro went on an absolute tear the other day, just ripping the president up one side and down the other. The story is our country and Trump is destroying it, and who knows what his reasons are, but it's sick, it's bleeped up. We have to save this country. And you're like, what?
What are you talking about?
From
what?
From how? What is it you think is going on here that is destroying the country? What am I missing? Because the economy, the numbers are epic. The numbers are fantastic.
It hit 50,000 in the stock market.
Yeah, what's happening in the stock market is incredible right now. What's
interest rates on mortgages are now under 6%. Do people, and we mentioned this just the other day, do people understand that Donald Trump can't instantly change the economy? It's like moving a cruise ship when you need to make a turn and head back home.
Yeah.
He made such a mess of things. It takes time, and he's already made some huge inroads when you talk about the economy. So people that want to beat him up about the economy, it wasn't Trump's economy to start with. It was Joe Biden's economy. It's jaw-dropping. It's like, do you all not understand that there was a guy in office for 4 years that didn't do anything except for take naps and Roomba around and didn't know where to stand, and have the Easter Bunny guide him through and made up stuff that he did that he didn't do?
Yeah.
I mean, Donald Trump has had to spend the first year in cleanup mode.
Yep.
And we're finally beginning to see the product of what he's been doing the last 12, 13 months with the economy. Give him a break. Give him some time.
Yeah. I'm also amazed by people who continue to lash out at tariffs when I say, guys, you can't have fair trade if only one side is trying to be fair.
That's right. And that's how it's been for a very long time with the U.S.
Every single other country on the face of the planet has been taking advantage of us.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a mechanism by which we can even things up. And in fact, many have been negotiated and good things are happening. And if tariffs are so bad, explain to me why these other countries, which you think are so great, have been using them on us all these years. You know?
Yep.
I'm really mystified by that thought process. I'm mystified by the whole F-ICE concept. And, how dare you actually enforce the laws that are written? I don't know what.
It's upside down.
Yeah.
We're in an upside down world.
Concepts that the economy is being destroyed. You just couldn't be further off the mark. It's the exact opposite. The jobs numbers are good. Our growth is good. The price of energy is way down compared to when Joe Biden was in office. Inflation is way down compared to when Joe Biden was in office. The stock market is way up compared to when Joe Biden was in office. What is it you think is going on that is destroying that the president is doing to destroy the country? And when you ask them these questions and you get up close and personal, they really can't answer because their rage just overtakes them.
And I think that's what you have with Robert De Niro, no question about it. Anybody that would take the time that he did and do all that protesting and that whole nonsense that he did before, and then get on and do these videos where he talks about says awful, quite frankly, awful things about the president.
Oh, yeah. And, I'm not, by the way, asking you to love Donald Trump. I'm just asking you to be honest and look at him through something other than
hateful eyes.
Hateful eyes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
and
what
I do kind of
this
wonder how
is.
his life is right now under Mamdani.
Yeah, that's a fair question. Hey, Netflix is out of the Warner Brothers Discovery deal.
How about that?
Yeah. They looked like they were going to be the only bidder. Paramount said, we're backing off. Now Paramount comes back around again and goes, you know what? How about $31 a share, all cash? And shareholders were like, that sounds pretty good to me. And Netflix goes, we're done. Because they had offered 28. That's the most they could do. So $3 extra a share, given the number of shares there are. Yeah, Netflix was like, never mind, we're going to leave this alone. Still a problem because there's some antitrust things that have to be worked through. The FTC is going to have to look it over, and we'll see if that actually gets where it's supposed to go. Former Kang the Conqueror actor Jonathan Majors will be filming his first film role in 4 years for a new Daily Wire and Bonfire Legend produced action film. Film, which is being directed by Run, Hide, Fight director Kyle Rankin, begins filming in South Carolina this week. The only reason that I ever was interested in getting a Daily Wire subscription, first off, wanted to see that What is a Woman film, right? We got to see that. Matt Walsh did it. Got to see that when they made it available for free for like 24 hours. I managed to sit down there
You and I
like
both watched it.
about the same time. I
Yeah.
think we watched it about the same time.
I was like,
just
you watching this? I'm watching this.
separated by an hour and a half's drive. But the other thing I wanted to see was Run, Hide, Fight, which I thought was kind of interesting. It seems like a cool concept of a Columbine-style attack on a school that a couple of 3-4 students decide that they're going to pull off, and one girl who is, an outdoorsy person and, loves to shoot and loves to hunt, whatever, is the one person who manages to kind of fight them off. It's an interesting concept and one that's a pretty cool concept for an action film, but I'm like, I'm not paying for a whole subscription just to watch that one movie. I'm not going to do it. They're going to have to make that thing available through some other source. But anyway, now they're making another one, so that'll be kind of cool. Major League Baseball star Tommy Pham a little upset with Gavin Newsom after he made the comment that, hey, I'm like you. I'm stupid.
Sheesh. God.
Wow.
He talked about his 960 SAT score, and he's like, I'm like you. I can't read, and I've got a 960 on my SATs. You just called an audience full of black people stupid. What are you doing?
It's so dumb.
What are you doing? How offensive.
I hope everyone in that room was offended and understands what he was doing. I hope that it didn't go over your head, that you guys understood completely what he was doing.
Well,
Goodness
a
gracious.
lot of black people were not there because you had to show your ID to get in, and they couldn't get their ID. They didn't know how.
Richard's
So
joking. It's a joke. But that's what he would say, too. That's what Gavin Newsom would say as well.
I'm pointing out how intensely
Insane
absurd
is.
that is to suggest such a thing. It's insulting. It's beyond insulting, and I never get tired of pointing out that Democrats are the real racists when you get right down to it. 9:15 with Dixon and Vining. Steve gets a turn. It's coming up next. Stick around. 9:21, Dixon of Vining, Talk 99.5, Talk995.com. Oh, Marty Robbins, right? I believe Marty Robbins. Later, Jimmy Buffett had an album entitled A White Sport Coat and a Pink Crustacean, which I thought was a lovely play on words. It is 9:22 with Dixon of Vining on Talk 99.5 and Talk995.com.
Well, a lot of cleanup going on across central Alabama and some areas like Pinson and Center Point and Trussville had quite a bit of damage. A lot of us got a lot of rain, up to 2 inches in some areas yesterday in the evening. And if this morning you're waking up to a problem at home with a lot of water that happens to be in the basement or crawl space of your house, let's encapsulate those areas now with the professionals at B-Dry. David Fevitt knows how to do this. He'll explain it all to you, and the guys at B-Dry will come out and seal those places up. You never have to worry about water getting into your crawl space or your basement again. And one of the things a lot of people like to do, maybe you've got a basement area that you haven't used in a while because, because of some of the mold and mildew issues. Well, fix it and then turn that into that fun space for your family with a pool table or make it a video room, whatever it is that you want to do. But first, get it fixed, and B-Dry can help you with that. Go online today, find out a little bit more about them at bdryalabama.com. They'll tell you more about their lifetime warranty. It's the strongest in the business. They've got a bunch of budget-friendly solutions. They can talk to you about that, like 12 months interest-free and no payments for 12 months. But don't continue on with either cracking in the foundation or these water issues. They will not resolve themselves. They're not going away. And the next rain, you'll have to deal with it again. So reach out to B-Dry today, 942-1976, or go to bdryalabama.com.
It's Steve's turn.
So yesterday I talked about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're going to flip formats this morning because last year marked the 100th anniversary of the longest-running radio broadcast in U.S. history based out of Nashville, the Grand Ole Opry. Talked about it during this segment at one point in time last year as well. And over time, of course, Nashville became the home of country music, Grand Ole Opry, the catalyst, really, for exactly that. They had a whole lot of celebrations last year, and among them, the final one was released just yesterday, voted on by the fans over the course of the entirety of 2025. What's your favorite country song of the past century? We'll let you guess here in a minute. But first, some of the songs that did make the list, didn't figure out exactly how many votes they got. I will reveal them as the Grand Ole Opry did in order of the decade they came from. They didn't really show up for anything from the 1920s since, they were halfway through it anyway. It started with the 1930s. The classic Carter Family, Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Makes sense. 1940s, Hank Williams Sr., I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry. Is that Hank's best song? Richard says no. Just asking. 1950s, we'll ask the same question here with Patsy Cline. Great choice. Is Walking After Midnight her best song?
No.
No.
Again, this is, the fun part about the argument situation. 1960s, Merle Haggard, Mama Tried.
Yes.
Okay.
No, sorry, Working Man Blues.
All right. Okay. But it was close. It's real close, you can tell. All right. Memory being what it is, then the list kind of started to expand. We go into the 1970 songs that were in there include John Denver, Take Me Home, Country Roads, Tanya Tucker, Delta Dawn, Dolly Parton, Jolene. Hard to argue any of those, right?
Those are all good.
1980 songs on the list included Alabama's Mountain Music and Willie Nelson's Always on My Mind. 1990 songs. A couple of Garth Brooks offerings, Friends in Low Places and The Dance. Reba's in there for Is There Life Out There? Plenty of others. 2000 songs, 2 from Alan Jackson. Remember When and his duet with the aforementioned Jimmy Buffett. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
2010 songs, Miranda Lambert's The House That Built Me. 2020s represented by Lainey Wilson with Watermelon Moonshine. Can you guess the most named song over the course of the past century?
Golly, there's a lot to pick from.
I can give you a
Holy
hint if you want it.
I want to say it's Hank Williams, Your Cheating Heart, but
No.
probably not.
It's not.
Okay.
Your hint is that it came from the year 1980.
1980.
Is it a Garth Brooks tune?
It is not a Garth Brooks. A little too early for him.
It's Lee Greenwood, God Bless the USA.
It is not.
Okay.
Wow.
Conway Twitty, He Stopped Loving Her Today.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a good one, though. That's a great song. Hard to beat that.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, Dolly Parton at one point in time said that was the perfect country song.
It really is. It's almost as good as a country song as you could possibly write. There is a female version of that by Winona called she is his every need, which I love just as much. The two of them are nice companion pieces, but nothing compared to He Stopped Loving Her Today is about as
That's about rock solid.
God,
as you can get.
God bless you trying to write a better song than that one.
Yeah. If you'd like to check out the entire list, all 100 songs that got the most votes, Opry.com/Opry-100-greatest-country-songs. There's too many dang
Thank you,
dashes
Dad.
in there,
A lot
Opry.
of dashes.
Stop
Why all
with
the
the
need for
dashes.
dashes?
Just
Print it
throw
out.
it out there in one big run-on
Don't
word.
put underscore. Don't none of that stuff. I have to talk to people who own businesses all the time about this. I'll be like, "What's your web address? You got a pen? Okay. I shouldn't need a pen.
If you
That's a
do,
problem."
yeah.
It's interesting. You're talking about country songs, and I'm not what I would consider to be a country music person. In fact, I didn't really hear country music in any great volume until I got my first radio job, and even then, we were what we call Format 41 on the AM side. It was a talk and then Format 41, which meant music for people 41 years and older. For the first half a year that I was there, and then we flipped over to country, and suddenly I was doing country, and I'd never heard of most of these songs before. I was 20 years old.
Yeah, you and I were in the same footpath because my first job was a country station. I didn't know jack about country music.
By the way, I need to correct myself. And John called me out on it correctly. It wasn't Conway Twitty. It was George Jones.
George
but either
Jones,
way, it's
that
still
is
the same
correct.
song.
Yeah. Interestingly, you just ran through an entire litany of songs there, and out of all of them, there were only two I didn't recognize, and they were the recent ones. Like I'm
Miranda
like,
Lambert and Lainey Wilson.
Yeah. I'm like, I know all these songs except until you got to the 2000s, and I was like, I don't
Maybe
know.
if you heard them, you would recognize them.
Probably
Maybe
not,
so.
actually. I mean, they're
Because
they're
I
fairly
recognize
recent.
both of them. Because I think they're more of a, when we talk about bro country and
Right.
how country music has changed.
Right.
Some
There's
of
a
that's
pendulum.
being played.
I'm
yeah.
fascinated by the pendulum. I'm fascinated by when I got into it, which wasn't my fault. I was thrust into it. Randy Travis was just starting out, and Ricky Skaggs, and they were real country guys.
don't hear about Rick-
John Anderson,
Yeah.
just really great hardcore country guys. That was the backlash to Islands in the Stream and 9 to 5.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Because it had gotten really poppy. And it always goes that way. Suddenly, it takes a big dip and it goes the other way. It started coming back. It got poppy again for a minute. And then here comes Garth Brooks. And he totally takes it, they call the thing a rodeo.
Sure.
You're like, whoa, okay.
Yeah,
he's
and it does.
off
It
the-
goes back and
yeah.
forth, and we're seeing a battle right now from like the Chris Stapletons versus all the real pop country that you're getting now.
Right.
Because if you look, like if you went and did a search of the Billboard Top 100 songs of any of the past 5 or 6 years, there's so much interspersed country along with pop and dance
They're
and hip hop and all that kind
overlapping,
of stuff.
right.
They really overlap a lot.
Yeah.
And Chris Stapleton and some of those guys are trying to reel it back in.
As well, they should.
Well, and I think, too, that people like Chris Stapleton are pulling some people from the pop side going, I really like what he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want more of this.
Yeah.
And so it's drawing some of them into the
I'm
country crowd.
I definitely put myself into the harder core country camp.
The classic-
I
the
like
classic
I like the
stuff.
John Andersons, the Ricky Skaggs, and yes, the Garth Brooks. Garth is a big fave of mine. I got to see him when he came to town and played at Protective Stadium. Great show. 9:30, Dixon and Vining, Talk 99.5. Yeah, 936 Dixon and Vining, Talk 99.5, Talk995.com. How much fun are you missing out on in your life right now if you are an older gentleman and you haven't checked your testosterone? It starts off as 1 out of 5 guys in their 40s, turns to 2 to 3 out of 5 guys in their 50s have low testosterone, and you need to get that checked. You need to get to the Alabama Men's Clinic, 598-7000, powered by Men's Pro. They will test your T, and you'll have an answer by the time you leave their business. The initial consultation is only $99, and if your testosterone is in fact low, they will be more than happy to talk to you about how you can increase it. Believe me, it doesn't involve an over-the-counter pill. That's not how increasing your testosterone works at all. No, you got to actually get down in the dirt and get serious about it and use urology-powered medicine, actual science. And this is what they do at the Alabama Men's Clinic. They do that for low T. They do that for ED. Variety of options there as well. They do that for hair loss and weight loss. Get yourself back in the game. Improve your life almost immediately with a call to the Alabama Men's Clinic at 598-7000 or find them online, alabamamensclinic.com. You can make an appointment there in less than 30 seconds. Guess what Monday is, Valerie? Do you have any idea?
Monday.
No clue?
No.
Nothing?
Nah.
It's National Egg Day.
Really?
Yep.
That's nothing new for me.
Well, yeah, you
Egg a day.
You love the
2 days.
incredible edible egg.
Yeah, I love eggs.
But how about this? McDonald's Egg-a-Muffin,
Oh,
just $1 that day.
I'm pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you got to do it on the app. It's always, you got to go through the app thing.
Course.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, both the Egg McMuffin and Sausage McMuffin with egg will be priced at $1 when you order them through the McDonald's app. If you haven't downloaded the McDonald's app, you're in the same boat as me. I don't eat at McDonald's often enough to actually have their app. But, when I see deals like this, and I'm like,
You're like,
oh,
I might need
love
to
an
jump
Egg
in on
What
it.
was the date on that again?
Monday.
Monday.
Is that the
Yeah.
1st of March? No, 2nd of March.
2nd of March.
2nd of March.
March the 2nd. Yes, indeed. Ben & Jerry's has a new flavor coming out. Apparently, those who have tried it love it. And you know what? I'm no longer concerned about Ben & Jerry's politics because they no longer own Ben & Jerry's. They sold it to Unilever some time ago.
Which
So
is weird.
Well, I feel a whole...
Soap and ice cream
Yeah.
go together hand
Well, I
in
mean,
hand.
look, Dove does the same thing.
Yeah, it's so strange.
So, Dove and chocolate, come on, it's soap and chocolate.
Mm.
It's very clean chocolate.
It's about as clean as you can get. It's 3/4 cleansing cream, from what I understand. That's what the deal is. Anyway, so I'll buy Ben & Jerry's without worrying about it. I won't buy a lot of it because it's expensive as hell. But how about a new Straw Bay shortcake?
Excuse you?
It's like strawberry shortcake, but it's Straw Bay because they always have to have cute names.
Yeah, that's real cute.
No, they really
No,
don't.
I
They
think
need to
I'll
stop
pass.
that.
I'll tell you what's better is
Yeah.
what we had yesterday from Bluebell.
Yeah.
Bluebell with a new flavor
Yeah.
out.
The vanilla honey.
Honey vanilla.
Honey vanilla, excuse me.
Honey vanilla. Get the word
Same
right.
thing. Just
Honey vanilla. Thank you, Ryan, yesterday
honey.
bringing that by so we
Yeah.
could taste test
Yeah,
it.
it was tasty.
It's very good.
Yep. It was a little rich for my
It
taste.
was very rich, but very yummy.
Then again, that's kind of what ice cream is for, isn't it? If you go like, I'm eating this ice cream and it's almost flavorless. Let me have another bowl. That never happens.
Look for it in stores because I think it's there. And I even suggested, and Bluebell's not going to listen to me or to us, but I thought, man, the vanilla bean with the honey on it
Mm-hmm.
or in it would be really good too.
So close.
But it's very delicious. I enjoyed that.
Ben & Jerry's also has mocha mood pie. I know how much you love it. Coffee flavored thing.
I do like coffee flavor.
And PB Blonde Bestie, made with a rich, decadent peanut butter ice cream and chunks of chewy caramel blondies.
Ooh,
I love
yum.
it.
I would be interested in that.
Mm.
Ruby Tuesday used to have a blondie. It was like a piece of cake or a pie. It was huge, There'd be a big old dollop of ice cream on top of it. It was like eating a massive chocolate chip cookie, warm from the oven with ice cream on it. They also had a brownie, but the blondie to me was significantly better. And it was probably about 2,000 calories for one of those things. And I could eat it easily.
Mm.
Reese's is bringing back marshmallow-filled peanut butter cups.
I'm not a huge marshmallow person. Unless we're doing s'mores over the fire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a lot of love for marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in a peep.
You like the Peeps?
Yeah, right.
Okay. This actually is kind of like the chocolate one or the chocolate lava one or the caramel one.
Mhm.
It's just a thin layer of marshmallow right below the peanut butter, and it's still all wrapped up in the chocolate cup. If you like marshmallow, you can give yourself a try. If not, don't worry about it. Give it to Valerie.
Maybe they're doing this for. Are they doing this for Easter? That's coming up.
Doesn't say that.
No?
It just says they're doing it. That's all you need to know.
Little thin layer.
Stop asking questions.
Yeah, it's not too much marshmallow.
Kraft is launching a new mac and cheese.
A new one?
Yes. It's
Why a
unlike
new one?
anything they've ever done.
What's the matter
before.
with the old one?
Well, they have all these different flavors, right? Hot honey and garlic Parmesan mac and cheese is one that they came out with. They had an apple pie inspired flavor for holidays. Remember, we talked about that, and we were all like, no. But how about this? Kraft Power Mac. What's the big deal nowadays? Protein. It's all about protein. Got to have protein. 17 grams of protein, more than double the 8 grams in the standard Kraft macaroni and cheese. The upgraded mac and cheese also has 6 grams of fiber, while the current version has only 1 gram. So, yeah, it comes in original or white cheddar. If your goal is to try to get more protein into your body, this is one way to do it.
Sounds good.
And apparently more fiber.
Apparently more fiber. Can always use more fiber. This is something, Valerie, I know you're going to be excited about, a new Whopper from Burger King. Actually, they're just updating the old Whopper. It's not like they're putting a new Whopper on the menu. They're wiping out the old Whopper, and they're replacing it with a brand new Whopper.
Is it bigger?
No.
Just get ready, Steve.
Of course it's not.
Get ready, Steve. You're going to love this.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Well, this guy talks about how he accidentally got the new Whopper. He was walking home from a friend's house after watching the season premiere of Survivor. Already, I question his taste. And
Yeah.
he said, there's 20 minutes left in Whopper Wednesday. Whopper Wednesday at Burger King means using the app, you can buy a Whopper for $3.99.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he goes in, he buys his $3.99 Whopper, he gets the bag, and he thinks, well, this is a little big for just one item in here. What else did they stick in it? He opens it up and sees, the Whopper is no longer wrapped in a piece of paper. It's served in a box.
So this is after, remember the guy that said you can call and complain?
Yeah.
Well, nearly 10 years after consumers have complained apparently about the Whoppers, this is one of their solutions, right?
Putting it in a box.
Instead of the paper, they're putting it in the box.
Wow, I am completely underwhelmed.
Wait.
It gets better.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. The man says, well, that's going to make it harder for me to eat while walking. He opens up the box, and he finds, instead of the very flat Whopper I'd come to know and tolerate, this burger looked like something you'd get at a gastropub. The bun was plump and fluffy, coated in seeds, and had a darker, more well-done finish. The back half of the burger was wrapped in paper, more premium paper than the old Whopper, so I could still eat while I'm walking without it falling apart. Oh, that's fancy, I exclaimed out loud as a group of people walked by and stared at me. Because the bun had more volume, it accentuated the burger's toppings and made it look like it was stacked higher. It was very visually appealing, something I wasn't expecting from my midnight snack at the King. My first bite definitely tasted better than I anticipated. The patty and toppings were the same, but I noticed the mayo seemed to be thicker, like the mayo I used at home. While I personally would have preferred it to be a bit lighter on the mayonnaise, it definitely added more flavor to the overall burger. The bun, though, made the biggest difference. It was fluffy and substantial, especially compared to the sad flat Whopper bun of yesteryear. Okay. I finished the burger as I turned the corner of my block, feeling strangely satisfied. Wow, that was really good, I said out loud to myself, as another stranger passed by and stared at me.
That's so weird.
I should
This
get
guy's
Whoppers
weird.
more often.
So this guy's
Talking
talking
out
to
loud,
himself,
and people are
walking down the sidewalk, eating
so
a Whopper.
strange.
I talk to myself all the time.
Yeah, but do you have people turning around going, "What do you do?" This guy's done this twice in this story.
Yeah. And when
What are
people
you
turn around and look
doing?
at me, I go, what are you looking at? Huh?
What
Huh?
what
That's
you-
what I
what
thought.
are you
Turn
looking
around.
at?
Walk away. Keep walking. I tell them what's it all about. So the Whopper being smushed, literally, I've heard it, but we've seen it. Curtis, President Tom Curtis, the guy who wanted you to call him,
Yeah.
he told CNN, he said, we improved the packaging that kind of holds it together.
I'm going to let Steve comment on this because I've already commented off air to you about it, and I want to see if Steve says what I said to you. What is your thoughts on this, Steve?
I would have to see it in person before I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You
But
know,
do you think that this will fix the problems that the Whopper and Burger King have?
no.
See, that was the question.
I'm like, what has this got to do with anything that we've talked about for 3 years now about
Right.
Burger King?
Yeah.
Hey, I
You
mean,
need it
we have
hot?
heard that there are good Burger King good Burger King locations around. He got a good Burger King location.
He must
for
have.
him.
Bring it here,
You know what I
and then I'll
say?
be impressed. I might actually be whelmed.
Leave it in the paper.
Well,
Leave the Whopper in the paper. I don't need your box. I don't need the
I'll take
box,
the box.
right?
I want the box.
I don't
And I
have
don't
a problem
need
with
a
the
new
box if
bun.
it
The
actually keeps
bun's
it from
fine.
being flattened out.
The bun is perfectly fine.
I
The
want-
mayonnaise is okay.
I want the better bun.
You went for the box. It's McDonald's.
They've upgraded
Burger
this.
King. You are so missing
They've
the point
upgraded
here.
everything, Valerie. I don't know what you're so upset about. This is a higher grade Whopper.
Tom,
Tommy.
if you are
if
listening,
you can bring it to Birmingham.
you got to fix what's going on at our local Burger King
Tom,
locations.
Booby.
It's not the bun. It's not the box that it comes in. Leave it in the paper because it's easier to eat it in the paper.
Yep. Valerie's going to fix all your problems. What's the other thing they need to do? Get it to the car warm and correct?
Yes,
Yes.
Richard.
Yeah,
For all of us.
this one.
Don't give me a chicken
the
sandwich
order,
when I order a Whopper.
Get the order right. Get it to me hot. I
Mhm.
don't, just put it in the paper. Give me the original bun. The same amount of mayonnaise would all be fine. Everything that you have now just touched does not correct any of the problems
You
that they
can
have.
do it.
Poor Burger King.
Uh-huh. I feel so sorry for them. Eggo is introducing cinnamon roll and cookies and cream waffles.
Oh, do
Same
tell
waffle or
more.
two different flavors?
Two different
Wow,
flavors.
that
Okay,
sounds
thank
really
you. I
good.
thought there was a whole lot going on
Yeah,
there
you
for
know
one waffle.
Cinnamon roll waffles and cookies and cream waffles set to roll out over the next few weeks, giving fans of all ages a sweet new way to start the day.
Mm.
Cookies and cream waffle sounds like it might be overly sweet.
Yeah. Well, a cinnamon roll might be a little sweet as well.
Yeah, it could be, but
Oh.
man, just on the surface, cookies and cream waffles just sounds ridiculously sweet.
Well, you could eat them together.
Oh, God.
And then the
Make
next
a
thing,
sandwich.
take that super sweet waffle and pour syrup all over it. Why don't you?
Absolutely.
Add a
Throw some
little
ice cream in the middle
See,
of it.
Mm.
Yeah, go into a
this is-
diabetic coma.
You take one, you put the chocolate in the middle, or vice versa, make it like an Oreo. You got the two chocolate Eggos on the outside, and you put the cinnamon roll on the inside.
Uh-huh.
Add a little sausage, a little cheese, and
Mhm.
pick it up like a sandwich.
That's right. Now, do I do that before or after the Ozempic shot?
That would be before.
Before that.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha. Cheetos, launching 3 new snacks. I'm not sure that they're all new. First off, Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle. Ugh.
Yee.
Eee.
Flaming hot.
Talk about a lot going on. You got a Cheeto to start with. You make it flaming hot, and then you add dill flavor?
hmm
Now, here's the thing.
like the dill.
Karen's probably going to like it.
Okay.
I like it too.
Well, she has questionable taste. She married you.
Oh, I've said
you
that
be
for 24
sweet.
years.
You be nice.
How about Cheetos and Smart Food teaming up for Flamin' Hot Popcorn?
Oh, that's kind of different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm noticing a trend, though.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Last but not least, Cheetos Puffs Cheese Pizza. Now, I know that that's not new. We tried them here, remember? This was like a year and a half ago we tried them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It seemed somewhat familiar.
Yeah, we had pizza-flavored Cheetos Puffs, and I remember because I took the bag back to my office.
Oh, yes.
I left it in my my drawer for several weeks. Opened it up, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot these were here." And I
Were they
opened it. It
stale?
was stale as hell.
Oh, I bet they were.
They were awful. I took 2 bites, and I was like, "Oh, never mind." Missed my opportunity on
Left
that
them in
one.
there too long.
Mm-mm. Hostess has a new treat.
What do they have?
I'm not a fan. Churro donuts, churro mini donuts. I don't really like churros.
Oh, yeah, those. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Churros is like Mexican poor food. We've talked about, don't eat poor food if you have money. Stop it. We don't do that anymore. We don't eat hog intestines. We don't have to.
Right.
Okay?
You feel that way about churro?
Yeah, churros are kind of like, it's a little.
It's a sweet treat.
Yeah, it's cinnamon and sugar on top of a fried piece of dough because it's cheap.
But it's good.
It's not.
I like churro.
No, you're wrong.
You're entitled to your own opinion, but you can't have mine.
I don't want your opinion. It's
Good.
wrong. It's a
That's-
terrible
that's
opinion.
Right. You just
Why would I
stay
want
away
your
from
opinion?
my opinion.
Your opinion is terrible.
Stay off my opinion.
You seem to think that the Burger King Whopper is fine.
No, absolutely not. And neither do you all. That's why no one's going.
Are we really picking a fight this late in the week?
That's
What a bad
ridiculous. I
idea.
don't have
That way
time
you got
for
the
that.
weekend to
That's right.
recover from it.
That's good. 9:51 with Dixon Inviting. The Dixon Inviting question of the day coming our way next. 9:56, Dixon of Vining, Talk 99.5, talk995.com. About to hand things off to Skippy and Bobo.
Bobo. That was
Bobo.
Jimbo.
It's he changed his
Did
name.
you-
Bobo.
He went and
Bobo?
had it, yeah.
We're
He-
changing names
he
every day.
He legally changed his
I
name.
can't keep
to
up with
Bobo. He
this.
preferred. I know. You'll have to talk to them about it. It's not my fault. For what it's worth, says Jonathan, the Burger King down by Children's Hospital did great yesterday morning. Okay, thanks for that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jeff says, sounds like somebody was just trying to write a commercial for Burger King. Okay, maybe. I texted the Burger King CEO number. It bounced back, says Dave. I think you had to call.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
You
I think
can't
they were looking
text
for
it.
calls,
Just
yeah.
phone calls.
Richard, there's nothing wrong with Burger King out there. It is something with their management at your store. They need to be fired and find new management. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
I like what Justin says. He says every time I get a Whopper, they always put a cold piece of cheese on it.
Yeah, what the hell is with that?
I don't know. Melt the
Come
cheese.
on,
You got a
man.
microwave oven right there at your head.
Come on.
It's right there in front of you.
Not
Throw
that
it in the
difficult.
microwave for just 6 seconds.
Chris says all those Cheeto snacks have been out for a while. You're probably right about that. And now, Cherry, we have to block you. You hey-nowed a little on the
All
early
the
side.
way. Look at
So
you.
sorry. You got to go
She
now.
says
Much
it's
too
her
early.
favorite part of the day.
got it.
What are you doing, Cherry?
No
Oh,
more.
you know what?
Block.
You're blocked.
Block.
She's
That's it for
blocked.
you. Favorite part of your day.
I see that. She said it on the 26th.
Skippy and
What the
Bobo. How
heck?
dare you?
Dixon and Vining's question of the day.
Here we go. You're going on a long driving trip. What's a good road snack to take along? Long driving trip, good road snack. What do you got, Steve-O?
I'm usually doing chips, probably Doritos, Cool
Doritos.
Ranch flavor.
Cool Ranch Doritos. Good call. What about you, Valerie Lenny?
Smucker's Uncrustable.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, delish for the road trip.
Why do you strike me as a no eating in the car person?
What do you mean? No
I don't
eating
know.
in the car?
Yeah,
Of
you
course
don't-
I eat in the car.
Okay,
Who
good.
doesn't eat in the car?
I don't know. Some people don't.
I know
What do
some
you
people.
mean?
Okay.
No eating in the
All right.
car.
I'm
Where
a-
did you get that?
I don't. You
I
just
don't even think we've been in the car together.
No, we've
well,
never.
We have with E.
once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about it. How about you, Richard?
I'm going to go with the combos. I love combos.
I've had that on my
Those are
list
good.
too. And beef jerky.
The pretzel kind with the cheese inside.
Love those.
Oh,
those
man.
those are
Something wrong with
addicting.
And the only time I ever really eat them is when I'm on a long trip. I don't know
see
why,
that.
but that's just
Or
my
take it
thing.
as a snack when you're going to the beach.
Ellen says skinny pop popcorn. James says turkey and dressing. Perfect.
That'll
That's
work.
a snack.
Shaney says Pringles. Jessica, cheese flavored Chex Mix and also sour candy.
Oh.
Danny says Nilla wafers with peanut butter. Nilla. Cheez-Its and Pringles. Bugles. I have no idea why, says
I
Sharon.
love bugles.
Beer. I'm not driving, says Sharon.
That's your snack.
Popcorners, says Vicky. I like popcorners.
Mm.
Hotwings.com. Hot Wings, corn on the cob, and crunchy tacos. Perfect.
That's a snack.
Yeah.
All right.
No, just kidding. Slim Jims, hot and spicy Cheetos, and dark chocolate with apples.
I've had 3 people on the text line. Nope, that's 4 now. All going jerky.
Yeah, jerky. Yeah, I'm
Pringles and
with
beef
you on
jerky.
that.
Yeah, only time I eat Slim Jims, says one. Curious to know if I'm a unicorn. Anyone else have a no eating in the car rule? Asked Tracy.
There it is.
Mhm.
Found him.
There you go.
Boiled peanut says Rick.
He's wrong.
Yes, you know what, Rick? We could hang out.
I wish you would.
My
Talk about
kinda
getting
guy.
all that all over the place, man.
That's it for us. We are out of here. Back Monday morning, dark and early. Talk at you then. Dixon and Vining. Talk 99.5. Talk995.com.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.